Look at the swing of J.J. Spaun, the most recent champion of the U.S. Open. Congratulations to J.J. and his entire team, including his coach, Adam Schreiber. So if we take a look at J.J.'s swing and his stats, he's known to be a better iron player than a driver. Not that he's a bad driver of the golf ball, but his iron stats and his strokes gained approach are in the top 30 to 40 on tour, and that's really where he shines. So I wanted to take a minute and take a look at his swing and look at why he is such a great controller of the golf ball with his irons. And I've broken it down into 4 data points at the bottom. We have his pelvis sway tracker on, so that's his side-to-side movement with the pelvis. We have his chest sway tracker on, which is the side-to-side movement of his chest. And then we have his pelvis turn numbers at the top and at impact. So the first thing I look at when I look at good iron players, especially elite level iron players like JJ, we're looking at his side-to-side movement and how he controls that. So if we roll him through from address, at this point in the swing is when he has moved the most to the right with his pelvis. That's the maximum sway to his trail side that he has at this point in time in his swing. Now, everything from this point is moving towards the target. He actually recenters very early, which is right here, which is when he gets his pelvis sway back to 0. And everything from here on out is moving towards the target, providing him a great ability to compress his irons. And when he gets to impact, we're looking at 5.1 inches towards the target with the pelvis, and the chest is basically back to where it started at 0.3 inches towards the target, or right around that 0 mark. So his chest is essentially back where it was when it started. That is a very good characteristic of being able to control your low point and compress your iron shots and have great control over your irons like JJ does. The other thing I look at with good iron players is their pelvis turn. I like to see a more balanced pelvis rotation. And if we look at JJ's numbers, if we take him to the top of the swing, at this point at the top, he's reached 34 degrees of rotation away from the target. And when he gets to impact, he's within right around 4 degrees of that. So at 30 degrees pelvis turn at impact, he has a great ability to balance the rotation on both sides, have a predictable delivery of the golf club to the golf ball, and control that ball flight. If you enjoyed this analysis, go ahead and like us and subscribe, and of course follow us on all socials. Thanks and have a great day.